Yo, what's up YouTube, man? It's your boy Action Jackson, man. And in today's video, I'm going to be bringing you guys my opinion and my thoughts of how we beat the Philadelphia Eagles on Saturday evening on Christmas Eve. So before we hop into the video, I would really appreciate if you guys would like the video, subscribe, comment, and share my video with anyone who you think might enjoy my content. And especially since you guys are around a lot of family members and if they are Cowboy fans, Cowboy family members who have technology and they like watching YouTube videos about Cowboys, send them my way, man. So, as you guys already know, every single time I'm consistent, every single time that we talk about these games, I always go over the injury report to have a full analysis of how we beat the opposing team. So, anyone that has a dash next to their name, that means they're going to play. And anyone that has letters or, words next to them, that means if they're questionable, like for Zach Pascal, for example, for the Eagles, he's questionable with concussion, game time decision most likely. Mike Parsons, he's been practicing, he's going to play, but he's questionable on the injury report. So is Diggs, Jake Ferguson, Dorrance Armstrong, and things like that. And if they're out, they're out. Jalen Hurts is out, Tyree Jackson's out, OVE's out with a neck or with a stinger. So just going over the injury report real quick. We dodged a bullet because we were originally thinking that Leighton Vander Esch really messed up his neck, because that was his major flaw coming out of Boise State, was that everyone said he had a great potential, but the only thing that would be holding him back from playing a long time in the league is his neck issues. And we thought it was a neck, and we thought it was a serious injury. But just come to find out that it was just a stinger. So we really need Leighton Vander Esch, and he's been playing really well as of late. So having him towards the end of the stretch and coming into the playoffs will definitely need a Leighton Vander Esch. Jalen Hurts, he's out with a sprained shoulder. I don't have the video on me right now, but if you can look up the video. I'm pretty sure they'll have it on YouTube highlights if you watch the Bears and the Eagles. But Jalen Hurts was doing his routine RPO play. He decided to keep the ball. One of the Bears players got a hold of him and dug him into the ground, landed on his thorn shoulder. And right now it's sprained. And I was hearing reports that he might not even come back until at least the conference championship, if they make it that far. So, prayers up to Jalen Hurts. Don't be a weirdo if you are in these comments, and don't comment on people's injuries. That's really weird. If you're gonna make fun of somebody's injuries, don't subscribe to my channel. Get off my video. So hopefully prayers up to Jalen Hurts. Hopefully he's fine. Hopefully this does not affect his money going into the off season when it's time for him to get paid. So now let's go into the ways of how we beat the Eagles on Saturday. So thing when you're playing good division opponents that you see twice a year, opposing from last time. Remember, this is our second time playing the Philadelphia Eagles, and the difference between then and now is that we have we have Dak Prescott, but number one thing in my opinion is to set the tone. You want to set the tone, let them know early that, hey, this backup quarterback, this isn't going to be like in 2017, 2018 when you had Nick Foles. This isn't going to be your magical run. We're going to show you, and it's up to defense, but we got to, set the tone early. We're going to have to run the ball. We're going to have to play a tough, hard-nosed football, to set the tone. Let's take good, clean hits on them. Let them know that we're here to play, and we're going to be here all day. It's going to be a very long day if they run certain plays on you. So, first off, set the tone. Number two thing, stop the run. The Eagles, they will try and lean heavily on their run game, especially with having Gardner Minshew in on the team. Gardner Minshew has been a backup for the Philadelphia Eagles for 2 years now, so he is, he is familiar with the playbook, and I'm pretty sure they already have an offense set up just for him in case their starting quarterback Jalen Hurts had went down. So I'm not going to be totally surprised if they already have a game plan going on for Minshew. But the one thing they are going to want to do is establish the run. They know the Dallas Cowboys are weak when it comes to stopping the run, so don't be surprised if the Eagles, the Cowboys, they will not be surprised because they know that the Eagles will want to run the ball. So I'm not even concerned about that, but we have to stop the run to make Philly one-dimensional. And I would rather, which leads into my third point, make Minshew beat you. And like I said previously, you stop the run, make the Eagles one-dimensional, and just have Gardner Minshew play quarterback. Have him play like one of those quarterbacks that like to throw the ball 35, 40 times, 50 times. Let's get Minshew to do that. I know our pass rush hasn't been great as of late, but I felt like when the Cowboys saw this game on the docket, they already knew that they were overlooking the Jaguars. That's the reason why the defense didn't play as hard. But I know Micah. I know a lot of these guys are going to come out and they're going to play hard. So let's stop the run and let's force them to throw the ball and air you out. Dallas. Now for the Dallas Cowboys, we run the ball. After Cooper Rush turned the ball over like 2 or 3 times already in the first half, and we picked up in the second half, but we did that with running the ball. You have the best running back tandem in the league. I feel like that should have been the case already in 2019 when you first drafted Tony Pollard. But now let's fully utilize that to our strength. They both have been really great this season. Let's use Tony Pollard and Ezekiel Elliott both. Ezekiel Elliott always has great games against the Philadelphia Eagles. This is Googleable knowledge, so I'm not just talking out of the side of my mouth. He has great games. He always averages at least 100 yards when he does play the Philadelphia Eagles, so he's always going to have a good game against them. It's time for us to utilize that and use Pollard as well. Now, basing off the run game, my other point is we use play action, get your tight ends involved. You're not going to beat Philadelphia like how you were previously through the air because, first off, they gotten way better in the secondary. That's one. And two, we tried that last time. I understand it was a different quarterback with Cooper Rush, but CeeDee Lamb, he's gonna do his thing. He's gonna get bracketed. He's gonna get all the defense's attention. But it's key that we use our tight ends because that's who popped out for us. Jake Ferguson specifically, but then you're gonna have guys like Dalton Schultz who's in there. Then you're gonna have Peyton Hendershot who's come along in the season. So it's important that you utilize your players, but specifically your tight ends on offense, man. And my last, going back into the utilization of weapons, make sure you get Tony Pollard the ball, but make sure you get CeeDee Lamb involved early and often. Don't give him like 3 targets in the first drive, and then you never look at him for the rest of the way until the second half. And when you desperately need them, utilize your weapons often and early. Something I said for them to do last week against the Jaguars, and I already know that whoever's going to be tested. So whoever cornerback 2 is going to be this week, whether that's Mackenzie Alexander that we picked up from the Vikings, whether that is Trayvon Mullen, whether that's Nashawn Wright, Calvin Johnson gets back on the starting rotation on defense. Please, 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 please put safety help over cornerback 2. If the Eagles have enough time to drop back and to pass the ball, they will air it out on you, specifically on cornerback 2. They're going to try Diggs. They are going to try and Diggs. But Diggs isn't my issue. He never was my issue, especially after finding out his talents last year. Now we know who Trayvon Diggs is. He's that guy. He's him. He's that corner. I trust him traveling with the A.J. Brown all game. Now it's up to make sure you don't get beat over top by Quez Watkins. Make sure that you don't get beat by Devontae Smith, because Devontae Smith is a top 10 pick. He was, Biletnikoff winner, basically meaning you're the best wide receiver in college football. Heisman Trophy winner. He's all that. He is a goon. So do not get beat over the top, but specifically your cornerback 2 position. So that's how I feel. That's what I know, the keys that we will have to use to beat the Eagles. So I would appreciate, again, if you made it this far, to like the video, subscribe, comment your thoughts on how we should beat Philly, or if you don't like the Cowboys, comment and voice your opinion. Share my video with anyone who you think might enjoy my content. So again, I'm going to go over my quick points again. Set the tone. stop the run, make Gardner Minshew beat you. He is a backup quarterback. He hasn't seen NFL action in a little while, so it's key that you go in there and you set the tone, like I said, and make Minshew beat you. We have to run the ball because Philadelphia is weak when stopping the run. I know they got Linval, Ndamukong Suh, and all them, but I still believe that we can run the ball on them. Use play action and get your tight ends involved. That's what worked last time when we played against the Eagles. Utilize your weapons, please. Get CeeDee Lamb, Pollard, Zeke. Get those guys into utilization on your team. Also, I can't forget, utilize T.Y. Hilton. He is now starting. He's making his debut tomorrow. And please, please, please put safety help over cornerback 2. That's it. Have a nice day. Stay safe, stay blessed. Happy holidays, and Merry Christmas, everyone. Bye.